Okay, everybody, we're here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah, we are.
Thanks, Levi. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out just our recipes. We're trying to figure out what we're going to be serving in the coffee trailer. We're plowing through all of that right now. So I want to introduce you to someone. His name's Greg, and he knows a ton. Here he is. The one and only, Mr. Greg right here. Greg, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
So I want Greg to just tell a little bit about who he is, the businesses that he runs, and then you're going to see some tastings. We're going to do some Frappuccino tastings. But I was so intrigued by, Greg was telling me a little bit about coffee roasting, and I'm intrigued by the process. So man, start here. Tell us a little bit. Tell us about some roasting.
We're based in Jackson, Mississippi, and we have 3 companies, all under about 6,000 square feet of roof. And one of them is Art Gourmet, Arte Gourmet, or however you want to say it. And we have all the coffee consumables, like all your chocolate sauces and syrups and frappe mixes and smoothies and teas and all of the sorts of things and we service about 60 coffee shops around the southeastern part of the United States. And then we have our coffee and tea works, where we sell new equipment, we service equipment, every type of espresso machine and grinders and brewers. We service everything from Starbucks down to the simple coffee makers. And so we've got guys on the road doing that all the time. And then Mississippi Coffee Company, which is also Prodigy Coffee Roasters, which we are a coffee roasting company. And we're very proud of our coffee. We do a lot of direct sourcing of our coffee. As you can see, this is some of our coffee. We have a warehouse across the street. These are the coffees currently that are being pulled and roasted today and this week. So we've got coffees from Papua New Guinea. We've got coffees from Colombia, and from literally every part of the world. We get coffees in from an Ethiopian who is bringing them directly into the United States from Ethiopia. And we are getting our coffees from Guatemala primarily from a women's co-op. And it's a fabulous Guatemalan coffees. So, and here's one area of our work. Here's a roaster where we roast coffee. Put it in here. It comes out here. We have a lot of information coming in to us from thermocouples, which are like thermometers inside, that can help us see where the coffee bean is being roasted at that moment, and forecast where it needs to go to be a perfect roast. Coffee roasting is a bit of an art and a bit of a science. This was a little graph that I created over here just to show customers and people that come by. Because what you try to do with coffee is, when you drop coffee into a hot oven, it cools the oven down, but then begins to go up in heat. And so it's called the rate of rise. So the art of coffee is lowering your heat source while the rate of rise of the bean itself is going up to the perfect place where you pull that coffee out. Just to give you an example, if you're baking a chocolate cake in your oven, it may look like it's ready, but it might be burned. It might be dry on the inside, or it may be raw in the middle, but the outside looks good. So there's a lot of characteristics in coffee that you are working with throughout about a 15-minute period when you roast coffee to get it where you get the great coffee, which is different from just good coffee, but really a great coffee. So this is a weigh and fill machine that weighs in bags. These are grinders, and these are some things that were in production today, throughout the day. Some coffees we let them rest. Other coffees we like to get them sealed up immediately so that they're really fresh and straight to the customers. So we try to have a little bit of an edge on coffee that you might find in a supermarket. The selection, the quality that we get, we may pay more for that coffee than the buyers pay for coffees that you might get in a supermarket, for example. But we believe that the difference is in the cup, and you can really taste that difference. So we're very passionate about it, and we have quite a few shops that use our coffees. So that's pretty much the high and low of our roasting area. Over here we have a little area where we do a lot of sampling, and we have the opportunity to let people try different things or experiment. We do cupping over here. We take coffees that come in from harvest, and we cup them at different degrees and see what those coffees taste like at different temperatures and different types of roast. to try to optimize the coffee. So we have an area where we cup and we sample all of our coffees until we get them just right. So that's pretty much it. That's what we are.
That's awesome. Thanks so much, Greg.
Yeah,
Tell us about the ingredients, Mom.
100%. There's no sugar in them at all. You know, that's a plus for
no
me.
added sugar, no fructose. You can put that out there. I mean, it's diabetics, 20% of your population, they can drink this. And it has over 90% of the fiber of those fruits.
Wow.
Nothing in the grocery store has 90% of the fiber.
Wow.
So they really are. It's like I kept hoping people would would love Dr. Smoothie as much as I became fell in love with it. I mean, Bill, the owner of Dr. Smoothie, is a long distance cyclist. I mean, those guys are all into it.
Really?
Yeah, they're totally into it. So, right here in video.
All right, Greg. So tell us what you're doing here.
All right, I just pulled 2 shots. We can see the crema and the zebra striping on the top. So it's got good crema. You can see the dark and the medium and the light, the froth on top. That's the crema. And so that looks like a really nice espresso. Let's smell it. Doesn't have a bitterness. Bad espresso, when you drink it, tastes like eating a pecan hull and having a bitterness in your mouth after it's over. A good espresso can still taste dark, but not leave you with that horribly bitter experience. So, and it takes a bit of knowledge to know how to pull a great espresso out of your roast. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make a frappe. And so we're going to use our ingredients that we've got over here. I've got a sharp knife. I've got a razor knife. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a frappe using a chocolate that doesn't have any caffeine in it. And we're going to blend that in the blender. So here we go. We're going to put our milk in it. We're going to go up to about, I'm looking at the hash marks. Right there. A little less than 4 ounces. I'm going to put a shot of espresso in it. I'm going to put this would be 2 scoops if you had it in the large, but this is our little sample bag, so we'll pour that in. Now we'll take our ice, which is in the freezer. Get our cup, a 16-ounce cup, because we're going to drink a 16-ounce drink. And so what we'll do is put about a cupful in there of the ice, like that. Now we'll throw it in, and we'll put our top on over here. And we'll put it on 4. Which is a good number for blending. It has its own memory and it starts and stops. So much louder. It's ready. All right. And we are ready to go. And you can see it's nice and thick and chocolatey. And everybody can try some. Here we go. Who wants to try some first?
You try.
All right, I'll try it.
Now, all right, now the rule is wash out your cup when you get done.
Okay.
We'll have something else to try in a minute. Here we go.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
good.
Yep.
Can I taste some, Mom?
Yeah.
You're welcome to
I'll give him some of this
Sure?
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got plenty.
You want to taste it, Judah?
What do you think,
Yeah,
Eli?
you want to taste it?
And
They
we
good?
would have had even more coffee coming through if we'd have put that extra shot.
Right. Yeah.
So I gave it the 1 shot, which
Okay,
is
so
your,
that's the 1 shot. Yep.
Yeah.
So this was our 1 shot.
Wow.
We could have done a double shot, but we really had some espresso coming through.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
She
okay.
goes, that's good coffee, Mom. He's used to just drinking it black.
All right. Yeah, he liked that coffee, huh?
All right, let it melt a minute, okay?
Come on.
You gotta let
Yes.
it melt. Oh yeah,
Right here,
yeah.
right here.
Okay. Here we go.
You wanna taste some? Here, sit down.
Now this is one for kids to enjoy. That's a good one.
There's no
We got-
coffee in this one.
How many straws? I thought I had straws.
Daddy will show you some.
Here, I'll give you this one. Here.
There you go.
Try this.
Taste it, Judah.
If you like it. That's.
It's, he's offended because
Oh,
I
he
drank it.
wanted baby coffee. Cotton buddy.
No, I drank it first, and so he's like, wait.
Oh, that was the problem.
You don't want me to drink it
You
all?
might need to
I've
shake
got
it a
a
little
little
bit
cup
like
over
this.
here.
Okay, you can
I've got a
share.
different cup.
Yeah.
Look, here's a cup just for you. Look, I got a cup
It's
just
fine
for
if not,
you.
though.
This one's got your
What's
name
that?
on
Is that good?
Say please. That was kind.
it. There you go. That one's just for
you
you,
want it.
sweetie. Try that.
Say
See if
thank
you
you.
like it.
Hey, say thank you. Say thank you. Merci.
Did you
Yeah,
taste it?
that's fantastic.
Yeah, isn't it
That's
good?
really, really
Really
good.
is